What is shaking, everyone? I've got another video for you. As per usual, it's a mail day video. I know, gets a little bit old watching a guy open his mail all day, but pretty much I like to get video of pretty much anything I open, and I throw it out there. If you like it, cool. If not, watch something else. Before I get into it, I want to get into one more thing. I've said it before, and I just want to reiterate this. I went out last night. We'll get off the mail videos here soon, probably tomorrow, day after. And I picked up some 2020 Topps Series 1. I got a couple hanger packs and a couple of fat packs. But also, I picked up this 2018 Topps Series 1 hanger box, 72 cards. Cost $8. And great, you know, the discount at Walmart when it's on clearance is not, it's like 10% on the hanger boxes. So it's not anything to write home about. But you can get, like on Blowout, you can get them for $7 a pop. You got to pay shipping, or you got to order a whole bunch of them. But here's the deal. People are totally missing the boat on 2018 Series 1, and I don't know, it's going to become a thing. If I had more money, I would buy all of it that I can get my hands on. I counted at one point, I made a video, and I said 16 rookies, and I opened a couple fat packs and got 0. But anyhow, long story short, man, 2018 Series 1, you got your Rafael Devers, Ozzie Albies, Walker Buehler, Jack Flaherty, Rhys Hoskins, Willie Calhoun, Victor Robles. You got Alex Verdugo that just got traded to the Red Sox, most likely. You got Miguel Andujar, who's coming back from injury this year. You got J.D. Davis, who all signs are this guy's a stud. Clint Frazier, who hasn't done anything yet, but, well, he actually did. He had 30 home runs last year, and then they just wouldn't keep him up. Austin Hayes, Ahmad Rosario, McMahon, Woodruff, Francisco Mejia. I mean, it's full of star rookie cards. Buy these. I'm telling you. Buy these things. All right. Enough talking. One of these packages is another Probstein auction that I won. I'm slowing down on those. It's hard, but I just haven't found any great values in them lately. I'm not sure what this one is. It's a single card, so I'm kind of excited. It's got to be something different. Oh, yeah. I can't believe someone even graded this little baby. It's a 1990 Pro Set Webster Slaughter Pro Bowl card. There's Webster. Browns helmet, representing at the Pro Bowl. Looking good. Card's a PSA 9. You know, it's incredibly hard to find Webster Slaughter cards, graded Webster Slaughter cards for a good deal, believe it or not. I mean, I don't want to pay $13 for a Slaughter rookie, but I can't find it much cheaper. But anyhow, I did find this little number here. Shipped. I bought the card for $3. The shipping was $3. So shipped $6 for the 1990 Pro Set Webster Slaughter card. Anyhow, I think that's awesome. I love seeing the Pro Bowl uniforms with the Browns helmet. It seems like I haven't seen anything but Joe Thomas in quite a while. Okay, next up is a good-sized pack of Probstein auctions that I won. We'll see what we have here. I don't even remember. Things kind of run together after a while. All right. You know, I should probably pre-open this stuff. I waste probably, I don't know, a few minutes every video at least opening the damn packaging. Or does it build suspense? Does this build the drama watching me open my damn package? All right, here we go. This is not a huge Probstein order in comparison to some of the ones that I've placed. Like I said, I've been cutting back on it, so not because it's not good stuff, but the deals haven't been as good in my opinion, and also I've done a lot of buying the last couple weeks and I haven't done enough selling. I've continued to sell and done well with what I've sold, but I'm, as what always seems to happen, I'm lagging behind on my eBay listings and so on and so forth. So I had to kind of slow down on the purchasing and start focusing on the selling a little bit more. But that being said, I still have a whole bunch of purchases from earlier that are coming in. So let's get rolling. First off, we got a 1982 Topps Jack Ham. SGC graded, mint condition, 9. I did not like, I've said it before, but I didn't like the SGC. I kind of stayed away from them until my brother-in-law started getting some. He collects vintage. And I realized I kind of like them. I like the black matting. And you know, they're making one touches that have a black matting frame, whatever you want to call it. But they're making one touches now that have that too. And certain cards, it really makes a card pop, in my opinion. And collecting the stuff that I collect, it's more about eye appeal a lot of times than the actual value of the card. As for Jack Ham, I am in no way a Steelers fan, and I in no way endorse anything Steelers. But that's a classic card. And if I decide to sell it, there's 9 million Steelers fans in my area. Because after the Browns left, everybody suddenly became a Steelers fan. So there's a bunch of displaced, I don't know, there's a bunch of fools that love the Steelers around here. So I'm sure that I'm not going to have a problem getting rid of it if I ever want to. Next up, we've got a Cleveland Cavalier. I hate the way, I just don't get it. Why the tape? Why the heavy tape like this? Well, we got a 2019-20 Panini Prism Green Kevin Porter Jr. rookie card. The Cavs are quietly starting to look like some kind of a team. I mean, they're young and they're fun to watch sometimes. I mean, if you're a Cleveland fan at all, start paying a little bit closer attention to the Cavs. I prefer this so much more than having LeBron James just run. Yeah, it's great to have the best player in the NBA, but I really like watching the kids develop way better. Way better than, you know, you're supposed to win when you got LeBron. These guys aren't supposed to win, so I guess I'm just used to that being a lifelong Cleveland fan. Okay, next up, we got a 1981 Topps Steve Carlton All-Star, although I don't believe there wasn't two separate cards, I don't think, for the All-Star and the regular card. So it's his base card. 81 Topps Steve Carlton. I've said it a million times in these videos, but 81 was my first year really collecting, so I love pretty much everything in this series. Hall of Fame pitcher. I got the card for $4.25, so I went for it. But what's happening is a lot of these $4.25 cards are building up. I need to start moving a little bit of inventory. Next up, we got the 89 score. John Smoltz. Rookie card. PSA graded at an 8. I somehow ended up collecting John Smoltz. I like him a lot. I didn't necessarily like him as a player, but I like him on the Major League Baseball Network quite a bit. And I don't know, I think he's a pretty cool guy. So somehow I ended up collecting John Smoltz. But that's the 89 score rookie card. I bought it for $3.25. Next up, I got this for a buddy of mine. If he doesn't want it, I'll just keep it. But 89 score, Dan Marino. PSA graded at an 8.5. I think it's kind of cool to see 89. 89, I quit collecting there for a little bit, and or maybe this was, you know what happened? I had a local card shop open up in '89. So I had access to a bunch of stuff that I'd never had access to before. And I had to work for him, sorting cards and whatever for credit. So I opened a lot of 89 score. I've got a lot of 89 score, actually. But anyhow, I think it's cool to see him slabbed up. And I got this. This goes in the pillin pile. We'll see if he wants it or not. But bought the card for $275. So if you don't want it, I'll keep it. I'm cool with Marino. Next up, we got an oldie. 62 Topps Luis Arroyo. PSA graded at a 5. Never noticed a 62 Topps background so close to the 87 Topps background. Never noticed that before, but I don't have a lot of 62 Topps in the collection. This was one of those ones where I just purchased because it's old, and it was just so inexpensive. I bought this card for $2.25. It's worth every penny of that. I'll tell you what, for a 5, it doesn't look all that bad either. I mean, corners look all right. Obviously, it's off center, but they all are. It's not off center that bad. I don't know. Pretty good looking card, in my opinion, especially for $2.25. Next up, Speak of the Devil. So funny, I brought up his name for the first time ever in one of my videos and happened to pull this card out. I bought this, you know, I'm not a huge Joe Thomas fan. I mean, I like Joe Thomas. I appreciate that he spent his entire career in Cleveland. I appreciate that he made himself into a Cleveland guy. I appreciate that he didn't go to the draft. He was out fishing when they drafted him. I don't know. I like Joe Thomas. I don't love Joe Thomas. But I felt like with him being pretty much the only notable Brown from the last, I don't know, 2 decades, that I should at least own one of Joe Thomas's cards. So I picked up this 2007 Topps draft pick, Joe Thomas rookie card, for $4.25. PSA graded at an 8. Only Joe Thomas in the collection, and probably will remain the only Joe Thomas in the collection. Nothing against Joe, it's just a lot of years I don't really want to remember, I guess. Okay, this is goofy as hell because I don't collect hockey in any way, shape, or form. I'm certain this obviously was something that I got one heck of a deal on, or I never would have bought it. We got a 1989 Topps Stickers. Patrick Waugh. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? I don't know if this is considered a rookie card. I have no idea. But anyhow, I got an 89 hockey sticker. PSA graded at a 9. And okay, here's why I bought it. It was $1.80. So for $1.80, I'll buy a hockey card, a graded hockey card for sure. Nothing against hockey. We don't have, well, I grew up, there was no hockey in the area. Now we got the Blue Jackets. But I kind of miss the boat on hockey altogether. Pittsburgh was the closest, and they're close, but it's also Pittsburgh, and I hate to endorse anything Pittsburgh. No offense to my Commonwealth friends out there. Okay, next up. I think we all know this card. 1986 Topps Traded Barry Bonds rookie card. PSA graded an 8.5. In my upcoming mail videos, you're going to see a lot of this card because I made a deal with somebody and bought a bunch of these, a bunch of graded like 7s and 8s of this 86 Topps Traded after I purchased this card. I think they're an investment. I think that I know there's a lot of them out there, but Bonds is going to the Hall of Fame. I say it every video. I think they're going to make him wait 10 years, and they're going to let him in. But Bonds is going in, so I'm collecting his rookie card now because I'm going to sell a bunch of them. And that's just the way that cookie crumbles. I paid $7.35 for that card, which is a good deal, but what you'll see in the coming weeks, whenever the heck this enormous, ridiculous order that I place comes in, I got a whole bunch of them PSA graded, a little bit lower grade, but I got a whole bunch of them way cheaper than that, and they will be on sale very soon. Next up, not a huge basketball fan, but this is one of those investment cards. With the way basketball prices are just totally nuts right now, I don't see any reason that that's going to change. And here's a guy that I think's kind of getting forgotten right now. You know, everyone's all over John, Zion, Trey, Luka, which I get. But hey, man, this guy's already done it. Kevin Durant, injured this year, out for the entire season. Because he's out for the entire season, nobody's talking about him. And because nobody's talking about him, I was able to get this 2007-8 Topps rookie card of Kevin Durant, BGS graded, in a near mint condition at an 8.5. I purchased this card for a mere $7.50. So this is some kind of, this isn't his base rookie card. It's some kind of rookie subset, something or other. But regardless, it's a Durant rookie that I bought for $7.50. So that being the case, I was all over it. I think that the time to invest in Durant is right now. All right, next up, we have got 2007 Bowman Chrome Darrelle Revis rookie card. I think he's got a pretty good chance of being a Hall of Famer at some point. Not that the Football Hall of Fame matters anywhere near as much as a baseball one does. This is also another Pittsburgh guy, by the way. I know he went to Pitt. I used to work for the Fox and Hound out there, and he, I believe he did his draft party at our Pittsburgh location back when that was open in North Hills, in lovely North Hills, PA. But anyhow, I think that ultimately Revis is going to be a Hall of Famer. This is his 2007 Bowman Chrome rookie card, and I bought it for $2.31. Next up, I don't think there's any question why I got this little baby. Although I will say, the 85 Topps, just having all of the cards in a landscape is just not a great idea. I love them, but they're a little goofy. Anyhow, 85 Topps, Ozzie Newsome. It says All-Pro card, but it's his base card. This is how they did the All-Pros, which I kind of like that. I don't think the All-Pro needs to be over the top like it is on a lot of cards. But PSA 8, 85 Newsome. I bought this card for $2.37. I collect Ozzie Newsome. I collect Browns. I collect graded cards. And I love it. That's an awesome, awesome card. Welcome aboard, Ozzie. Okay, 2 cards left. 86 Topps traded, Bo Jackson. PSA graded at a 6. Same thing as the Bonds, although Bo's never going to the Hall of Fame. But I believe what's going on is there's a lot of people just like me that are just now getting back into the hobby. I've been out for years. And last time I was in it, this card was, this was hot. I still think it's awesome. I love this card. So I've been picking them up when I can get them cheap. And I picked up a bunch of them in that lot where I picked up the Bonds also. That guy must have been trying to get I'm assuming he was trying to get a Gem Mint 86 traded set. So I picked up a lot of his cast-offs. But I bought this card for $3.50. And I think it's an awesome card. I love the 86 traded set. I really do. All right, last card. There you go. 91 score, Chipper Jones, rookie card, PSA graded in an 8. This is one of those cards where, yeah, there's 9 million of them. But I figured if I get one PSA graded one, an 8's good enough for me. I don't collect Chipper Jones necessarily. But he's definitely a significant player from my youth and from the 90s, more or less. So I went ahead and picked it up. I got this card for $4, so I didn't break the bank. But now I don't need to ever buy another 91 score Chipper Jones. Okay, that's it for this video. I know I shoot a lot of videos early in the week, but it's because I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, so I try to get everything caught up. And I guess if I was better at this, I'd save them and post them daily, but I just like to throw them all out there when I got them shot. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. You know the whole routine with the subscribe, comment, like, blah, 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 blah. That's it. Thanks again. I will see you soon. Peace.